I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the V Squad TV channel. BTS's V name becomes global spotlight after emerging as the most searched K-pop idol. The year 2025 is a glorious moment for BTS's V, who has managed to make a new achievement by becoming the most searched K-pop figure on Google so far. The data shows that public enthusiasm for him is still very high, both among loyal fans and the general public. Kim Taehyung is not only known as a member of BTS, but has now established his position as an important figure in the international entertainment world. His presence in various solo projects has also boosted his popularity, which can be seen from the increasing number of searches on the internet. His consistent activities in the fields of music and fashion have greatly contributed to the visibility of his name in cyberspace. He has succeeded in creating harmony between artistic talent and charming personality, two elements that have made him the spotlight on various digital platforms. One of V's main attractions is his ability to always appear authentic and charming, both on stage and in everyday life. Every move he makes is often a hot topic of discussion on social media, fan forums, and entertainment news platforms. Google noted that searches for V have increased significantly since the beginning of the year, even overtaking many other big names. This is a strong indicator that his magnetic power over the public is still very high. Another factor that supports this achievement is BTS's global reach, which is still very wide, as well as the strength of ARMY who faithfully spread information about their favorite members. With this achievement, V proves that his existence remains strong even though the K-pop industry continues to experience shifting trends. Not only known for his phenomenally handsome face, V is also known to have strong, colorful, and emotional vocal abilities. His distinctive baritone voice is a unique element that distinguishes him from many other idols. His success as a soloist is increasingly visible through projects such as the album Layover and international collaborations that have been greeted with praise. The songs he released not only entered the Korean charts, but also penetrated global charts such as Billboard and Spotify Global. His personal life, which is kept private, also adds to the public's curiosity about him. However, this actually makes his image even more mysterious and interesting. Fans are increasingly curious about who is behind the big name of BTS's V. International media from the United States, Europe, to Southeast Asia often discuss V in various articles discussing pop culture. He is called an example of how Asian artists can achieve great things in the midst of a highly competitive global entertainment industry. Interestingly, V's charm is not only liked by teenagers or young ARMYs, but also by a more mature audience. His fashion style, which tends to be classic but remains avant-garde, attracts the attention of many brands and fashion critics. Taehyung is also often invited to luxury world fashion events such as Paris Fashion Week and Milan Fashion Week, proving that his influence is not only limited to the world of music, but also phenomenally penetrates the world of fashion. The moments of his presence at international events often create their own excitement. Both the media and the public seem not to want to miss the opportunity to immortalize his charismatic figure. In addition, his involvement in various charity and social campaigns makes him look more than just a celebrity. He shows that popularity can be used as a tool to bring positive impacts to society. V is also known as a humble person. In various interviews, he always emphasizes the importance of teamwork and support from ARMY as the key to his success. Such statements show the human side of a global star. Many fellow artists and international public figures have admitted to being impressed by V's polite and professional attitude. Some even call him an old soul person in the modern entertainment world, which is often fast and instant. His career in acting also adds to the public's appeal to him. His role in the drama Warang and rumors about his latest acting projects continue to make fans expect more from his other artistic side. With these various achievements, it is not an exaggeration if many people call V one of the most complete K-pop icons. He is not only good at singing, but also masters the stage, camera, and audiences from various cultural backgrounds. The drastic increase in searches for his name on Google this year also reflects how an idol's role can transcend genre and geography. V has become a global phenomenon, a cross-cultural icon who is able to unite many people through his art and personality. For many of his fans, V is not only an artist, but also a symbol of hope, beauty, and sincerity in an entertainment world that is often full of fakery. He shows that remaining yourself can be an irreplaceable force. So it is not surprising that the name Kim Taehyung aka V will continue to shine, not only in the history of K-pop, but also in the phenomenal records of world pop culture. 2025 may be just the beginning of a new chapter in his long story that continues to grow. V's success in stealing the world's attention cannot be separated from his ability to form emotional connections with fans. He often shares personal moments, whether through social media or live broadcasts, which makes ARMY feel closer and more appreciated. Not just an idol on screen, V appears as a figure who is present in the real lives of his fans, providing support and encouragement through simple but meaningful words. This phenomenon also shows how the role of an artist in the digital era has evolved. V is not just a singer or actor, but also a representation of the feelings, passion, and values brought by the younger generation. In an increasingly noisy and stressful world, his presence is a breath of fresh air that offers authenticity and sensitivity, two qualities that are now highly sought after. His extraordinary international reach has also made him a familiar face even in places far from the center of the Korean entertainment industry. From murals in Mexico to graffiti in Turkey, V's name and face have become symbols of happiness and global admiration. This reflects the great cultural impact that one individual with a strong personality and high perseverance can make. Many also say that V is a manifestation of quiet charisma, the ability to charm without having to talk too much or create drama. His attitude, which tends to be calm, introspective, and full of charm, makes him seem deeper than many other celebrities who choose the path of excitement to stay relevant. This is proof that charisma does not always have to come from the volume of the voice, but from the presence and aura that radiates naturally. In a recent interview with a leading fashion magazine, V revealed that he is now more selective in choosing projects. His main focus is on works that have personal value and can inspire others. For him, quality is more important than quantity, and that decision has led him to some of the most meaningful projects in his career so far. Not only that, V also continues to maintain a warm relationship with his fellow BTS members. Although they are now more focused on solo activities, their closeness is still felt in every reunion or brief interaction on social media. This strengthens the narrative that individual success does not have to sacrifice the bonds of brotherhood that have been built over the years. As an artist who has experienced various phases in his career, from a young, hopeful trainee to an international superstar, V provides a real example of how to maintain one's integrity amidst the pressures of popularity. He is not afraid to explore the more honest and vulnerable sides of himself, something that actually makes him more relatable in the eyes of many people. Amidst the dominance of fast-paced trends in the entertainment industry, V chooses to stay on his own path, slowly but surely. He is not tempted to follow the flow just for exposure, but is committed to an authentic creative process. In a world of instant gratification, this approach feels like a rare oasis, and perhaps that's why the global audience is so captivated by it. Kim Taehyung's future seems full of incredible possibilities. With a solid foundation built over the years, he's now in a position to explore all forms of artistic expression, whether in music, fashion, acting, or visual art. He's not just an icon of the moment, but also a powerhouse who will continue to influence generations to come. And what's most touching about all of this is the fact that beneath all the spotlight and cheers, V is still the warm, shy, and loving Taehyung. A young man who started out with a simple dream has now become a global phenomenon, without ever losing his way or his purest essence.